Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Friday, August the 8th, 2025. As you can see, we are here in Helvetia, which is the home of Fasnacht Day, every hour on top of the hour. Of course, we have Fasnacht Day right up to this coming Tuesday, August the 12th, 2025. All right, so waiting for someone to start the event there. I accidentally opened up a camp that was up on the hill there, and I just kind of walked by. I was looking for their vendor, and I just, quick button of the A button and ended up being wanted. So I had to get one of these guys to kill me there. All right, let's go ahead here. Had like a 10 cap wanted on me. Let's go ahead and donate our wood here. I don't think we have enough wood. Pretty close, though. I went around and grabbed some stuff beforehand, kind of deal. There we go. Alright, so they doing that one there. Donate beeswax there. Okay, donate eggs. Let's go down and do that. Oh, we got some honeybees here. Oh yeah. They're getting down the eggs, I believe. Someone needs to donate beeswax. Of course, we get that from the honey house here. So they're doing that there, so we'll let them... that big old blob there right in the stairs. That's pretty funny. Alright. I assume they're doing it anyway. 10 of 10, yeah. And then those eggs down there from that person. Yeah, I think they're getting them, yeah. Alright. There's a little critters around here. Alright, let's take a look at these daily challenges here and see what we get. Alright, so we do have this one here, complete the event Fasnacht Day. We have had a couple of these where we had to wear a Fasnacht mask, so it's just complete Fasnacht Day as is. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, good stuff. All right, awesome. Let's get another easy day. Does take a little bit of time to do, doesn't it? Huh. The old Chinese stealth suit. Nice job.
Impending Fasnacht mask adornment.
Let's actually go ahead and get some nice little glow on here. Some spoiled stuff on us, so let's eat that up. There we go. We have our nice glow. What's going on? That's a nice mask. That particular glowing one there. It's a real nice one. Nice colors to it. Oh, we're waiting on that guy. Huh. Oh, someone else is rocking a pistol there too. Looks like the Western revolver.
Parade march. Start location verified. Mask application commencing.
All right. Get this party started, shall we? Actually, that person is one down there that helped me out. Got the wanted level off me. I appreciate that. I ain't walking around with a wanted level on. Just looks bad, you know? You wonder, what did that person do? Yeah. Great, I did unlock someone's house, but I was looking for the vendor, but I was just hitting the button to interact, but it was too late. it was already happened. Yeah. What can you do? That's a nice little outfit there. Huh. A fellow ghoul. Lock and load here, Jimmy. All kinds of ammo. Let's get up here. This little perch up here. Bunch of hunting rifles down there at that loot bag. Like 6 of them. Yeah, I love this weapon. For a pistol, it does like a decent amount of damage, you know what I mean? Is that it? Are they moving on, are they? I guess they are, okay. Let's go around and collect some caps and some rounds. 36 rounds. Wow. That's quite... I don't think I've ever seen that many rounds, because usually they're all separated, like, you know what I mean? Huh. That's quite something. Must have been like an ammo box or something nearby, maybe. That I wasn't aware of. Lots of these rat toads down here today. Imagine coming across something like this in real life. Ugh. Get me out of here. Alright, let's pop up in our usual perch area. There we go. Get the old sneaky sneak on. We'll lock and load. We get one in there, buds. Someone there. That squirrel over there. Never know, he might chase us down. You know, those squirrels can be. Huh. Did you see that? That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. Oh, sounds like he's getting closer. Is he going on? Yeah, he is. Okay. Let's go and collect. Get rid of that guy. Grab some more stuff here. Go. I think it's so funny. A little, whatever it's called there. Zipper or zapper or whatever. We got from Nuka-Grape on tour back in the day. Another player's taking your drop loot. Yeah, right on. That's fine. I think there's some stuff in there that I didn't really want. It's got the wood and the beer steins. That's all I was really interested in. Alright, so again, a couple places this legendary could spawn, right behind that Jeep, in between this house and that hedge, on the other side of that barn, and inside of the barn is what I was told. And right here between the decoration house and the butcher shop there, it could spawn there. So 5 locations altogether. And so we'll see if it spawned. Oh, he is spawned up here today. So amazing with the Blue Devil. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's go over here. And we will spam the old A button. The old interact button. There we go. Complete the event Fasnacht day 1 for 1 done. Perfect. Let's see what we get here. Oh, Zealot's Cry Later. Wow, something interesting this time around. Wow, that's amazing. Not some sort of knife or a baseball bat or a glove. Yeah, or a pipe wrench. Yeah, 3-star pipe wrench. Gotta love those. Fasnacht Loon Mask. I don't think I have that one. Fasnacht Loon Mask. Let's take a look at that real quick here. I don't think I do. I don't think I have that guy. Ah. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Hanging snowflake, something or other. Okay. Perfect. Looks pretty cool. Those skins are really pricey. Jackalope Mask. Oh, jeez, I don't know why the game's been doing that lately. Alright, let's take a look at these challenges here again. I don't think we have to be on a server with other people any longer, so let's go ahead. Go to our own server where it's a little quieter. I appreciate that individual who helped the fella out there. Always appreciate that. Doesn't happen very often, but when I go to players' camps, I'm looking for the vendors, and sometimes people have them inside buildings, and it'll come up as locked. And I'll hit the old A button, the old trigger thumb here. Next thing you know, you're wanted. What can you do, man? Hope everyone's having a good day today. It's a Friday. Yeah. Some grocery shopping there earlier on. Before it gets too busy out. I do grocery shopping like right when the stores open, like, you know what I mean, where it's a little quieter. Because if you wait after lunch, it just gets turns into a madhouse. Yeah, free for all. All right, let's take a look at these challenges here, Jim. Well, there's a couple we could do right here in our camp, more than a couple. So let's go to our camp here. As you can see, we have a fairly new camp here, the village camp. So let's pop over here. So I did make a video, release it there earlier this morning on this brand new camp that I have. You can check that video out if you so wish. Right across the street from the Wayward here. Pretty cool. Alright, let's take a look at these challenges here. Alright, Model Weapon 3. So again, as a brand new player, you get into the vault, you pick up weapons, you scrap them, and you'll learn mods for them. And even if it's a weapon that you don't use day to day, your character will always know those mods for those weapons. Now, changing weapon mods, right, can get expensive. It could, you could have some materials or junk items that you may not have, alright? So for this one here, I usually recommend to people Yeah, it's up to you. If you have a weapon that has a paint or a skin, is if you change a paint or a skin, it only costs you 1 oil. And if you go back to default, paint or skin, it doesn't cost you anything at all. And we can get paint and skins for weapons a couple different ways, from completing daily quests, from completing certain events. We can buy them in the atomic shop once in a while, and we can get them in the season passes using tickets. So a couple different ways you can do it. And I believe, actually, if you come here to the Gilman Lumber Mill, there's a lady just to the left of Lane, okay, the main guy. She actually sells for very cheap paints for weapons, okay? And I actually have a little video of that on the channel when this was brand spanking new. This whole area was kind of revamped, maybe a couple years revamped, sorry, a couple years ago. You can check that out if you so wish. So that's a real good way to get some weapon skins. Let's go inside here. So let's go to the atomic shop here just so I can show you real quick. Now, if you're a returning player, basically you may have played back in the day. We had the old scoreboards, okay? So the scoreboards, you got a lot of skins for armor, for weapons, for power armor, etc. And you just claimed it, basically. It's not like it was today where you got to buy everything with tickets, okay? So again, if you come down here to the weapons section, again, you'll see all the weapons, the paints, and the skins that you own, and the ones that you can buy in the atomic shop. And some of them are pretty good deals. Some of them are fantastic deals. And even if it's a weapon, you see a weapon here that you don't use day to day, it can be something that's real nice and light, doesn't take up a whole lot of stash, like a sword or a knife, for example. If you have a paint for that, just tuck that away in your stash box. Again, it doesn't weigh a whole lot towards your stash. That way there you can haul it out just for these daily, weekly challenges. Just an idea, all right, whatever you want to do there. But that's where you'll find them. And if, of course, we go over under the season pass, again, this one here, current season 21, right, there's a weapon skin right there for the Ripper. We keep going down, there's one for the Gatling gun, one for the Pepper Shaker, just stuff like that. You can buy them using tickets as well if you so wish. All right, so I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's go to our weapons workbench. We're going to go modify/repair. All right, so if we go to this fact finder here, again, if you do try to change, the different mods, sometimes they'll have resources that you may not or may not have, right? So if we go down here to the paint section, right now I have the blue camouflage paint. If we go default appearance, it costs us nothing at all. So let's watch when we go default appearance. See how it counts 1 for 3. Go back to a different type of paint. Go back to default appearance. Really only cost you a couple oil, and that was it, instead of all these fantastic resources, because not everyone has Fallout First and an unlimited scrap box, sorry. Again, you could be short on some materials, okay? So just to give you an idea what that looks like, all right? Let's back out here. Hopefully I didn't hit the wrong button there. All right, let's see what's next here. Craft a scrap armor 5. So again, you can go around the wasteland, you can pick up armor from killing enemies, just have fun, go and, play the game and kill some enemies, get some XP, and then pick up some armor as you go. I usually find Grafton monsters and Wendigos are a good source of armor, all right? Usually 9 times out of 10, they'll have 1 or 2 pieces on them. So there's one here just south of Hemlock Holes, a Grafton monster. Grafton monster right here just north of Charleston Train Yard, little dumping ground area. In between the Charleston Capitol Building and Somerville's Dam in that little black river, there'll be a Grafton monster there as well. I believe there's one over here at the White Springs, pretty close to the golf club, okay? More so like in around the parking lot area, there's one kind of rummaging around there. Wendigos, right here at Lewisburg. Right Air Purifier Site 3. Only 25% chance here in Three Ponds. Very low chance here in Dark Hollow Manor, one of those little ravines in around this area here. Haven Church. Pretty good spot there. And of course the Wendigo Cave. Again, that is a high level area for sure. You might be able to get some armor off of killing human enemies such as cultists, communists, and blood eagles. But if you haven't played for a while, you will notice that there's been a significant reduction in drop rate for armor and weapons from killing enemies. All right, so just an FYI. So for this one here, I usually suggest to craft and scrap armor at your armor's workbench. Any armor's workbench will do. Just go ahead and go craft here. Now the armor I'm thinking about is a nice light armor, like these leather pieces. So you learn these very, very early on in game. You can craft these right at level 1. As you see, the materials are 1 cloth, 1 leather, 2 steel. Easily available in the forest region down through flatwoods. Again, you get these very early on. So let's craft 3 of these bad boys here. There we go. And we're going to back out, and then we're going to scrap those leather left arms we just crafted. Just like that. Craft or scrap armor, 5 for 5. And that's the way I usually recommend, but again, depends on how much time you have in the day. If you want to do things the old-fashioned way and kill a bunch of enemies and go and get it that way, definitely nothing wrong with that either. Alright, let's see what's next here, Jim. Let's do this one here. Craft or scrap a melee weapon, 5. So again, a melee weapon we can find all throughout the wasteland. I've had pretty good luck finding melee weapons down through the Flatwoods area. There'll be like things like lead pipes, pipe wrenches, etc. Okay, mole miners are a good source of melee weapons. Down here in Welsh, lots of mole miners down here. There's also a lot of melee weapons just kind of laying around, like in around the houses area. And a bunch of mole miners here at the Blackwater mine, inside and outside of the mine. And up here in Monica as well. Again, great way, especially the gauntlets that they have on them. Great way of doing to get the melee weapons. The Scorched here in Morgantown Airport, inside and outside. Great way to get some melee weapons as well. The Super Mutants here in Newgad, as well as the North Cunnamull Lookout, will usually have boards on them. Okay. And I find even over here at the Point Pleasant area, the cultists will have a good mix of melee and, ranged weapons on them there as well. So that's something you can do there as well. And again, just like as I mentioned, to get it done nice, quick, and easy, it all depends on how much time you have at the end of the day. I just usually want to craft a couple and then scrap a couple at a weapons workbench. So let's go ahead and go craft here. Any weapons workbench is fine. Now the one I usually recommend is under blunt melee weapons is this board. And this board is right at level 1. This is a default plan you learn right out of the gate. Right at level 1. It's a pretty good little plan. And of course, 1 leather, 5 wood. Easily found through the forest area, down through flatwoods again. Just go ahead and craft a couple of these. There we go, 3 for 5. And then we are going to scrap those boards. Just like that. Craft or scrap a melee weapon, 5 for 5, done. And again, just like the armor, there's nothing wrong with doing things the old-fashioned way if you have the time. Again, the drop rate has been reduced, so it could take a little bit of time. And as we know with Fallout 76, if you're looking for it, you'll never find it. One of those deals. Alright, let's see what's next here. Alright. Drink Nuka-Grape too. So I do talk about the Nuka-Cola Collectrons here a lot on the channel. So our Collectron's just around the corner. He's right here.
When you die.
So this is the OG Nuka-Cola Collectron station here. As you can see, he'll passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola products while you play the game. Look at that, 2 grape, 3 orange, 1 cranberry. Nice job. This guy's doing a fantastic job. And he will go on sale maybe once or twice a year, but it's usually for $250, 500 caps. Now, we can also buy this guy from Samuel down in Foundation, as long as you have a cautious reputation with the settlers. I believe it's 1250 gold bullion. Now, we do have another variation of that guy. If we get back out here, we go to our build menu, and then we go down to our resources tab. Down to our Collectron section. We also have this Nuka-Cola Quantum version. Where's it at here? Right here. Oh, that's kind of dark right there. There we go. Nuka-Cola Quantum version. Of course, we get this one in Season 11 scoreboard. So if you're a returning player, you may have this available for you. And I highly recommend you put them in your camps, because on top of Nuka-Cola products and bottles like that one there, we'll collect the OG one. It will also collect purified water and nuclear waste as well. So you guys have seen all of my camps. I usually try to put one or the other in every camp because they're just worth their weight in gold to have. Because as I mentioned, and when you're trying to look for something, you'll never find it. So if you have at least one in every one of your camps, it just saves you a whole whack of time, especially looking for things like twist, quantum, orange, grape, etc. Just worth their weight in gold to have. Now when he goes on the sale once or twice a year, but he's usually in a bundle with something else. All right, and we can also buy him from Samuel down in Foundation for 1250 gold bullion with a cautious reputation with the sellers. But I think from what I've been told is Samuel will actually kind of mix and match which one he's selling. All right, so just kind of keep an eye out for that. All right, now there's only one Nuka-Grape spawn, and it's right up here in Fraternity Row. So let's pop up here today. And the house we're going to go to is called the Sai house. It's one with the blue door, has a Nuka-Cola bedroom. So it's when you spawn in here, we're going to run right up the road here. There's going to be a couple of ghouls to go through, but that's fine. Right here, the one with the blue door. We're just going to go right inside this little walk-in basement here. Alright, so turn a little light on. We call it bedroom. So again, it did not spawn for us, but there'll be an orange here and a grape and something else. But as you guys know, when I do these videos, I never collect from these guys because 3 different things can happen. They just don't spawn in. Okay, and I know that happens because I don't collect them, and it depends on the server. So sometimes there's nothing here, and sometimes there's only a couple here, but I am always doing this on a private server, and I never collect them, all right? The second thing is you're on a public server, and this is a very popular spot with people, and then they'll definitely will be cleaned out then. And the third thing is if you have picked them up lately, is you'll have to reset your game by picking up 250 items for them just to kind of spawn back, all right? So just a little mention there, but usually the grape's right here and the orange is right here. Now, let's say you don't have a Nuka-Cola Collectron. You server hop this maybe 2 or 3 times, which is the maximum amount I would server hop this particular location. You buy them. You buy them at the end of the day from 2 locations on the same server. The first location will be here in White Springs. We're going to use this icon here, the front door icon. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go right inside. So you don't have to server hop for this. You can just buy the 2 on the same server. Hopefully it doesn't freeze on us here. Uh-oh. Okay, whew. Yeah. All right, we're going to take it right up the stairs here. We're going to go to the tavern, the medical bay, big wide open area where the responders are. We're going to take a sharp left here. And here's this little store here where Giuseppe trades things for stamps, this cat here. And we have good old Bubbles, and you can buy it from Bubbles for 34 caps. Now that is with the hard bargain Perk card on, so I think it's a little bit more expensive than that. Now you can server hop Bubbles all day long. As long as you have the caps, you can fill your stash box and your little grocery bag with whatever Bubbles has every single time. All right, you can server hop this 100 times, get 100 grape if you so wish, okay? But you don't really have to because we only need 2. So again, we're going to stay on the same server. We're going to go right down here to the vending machines, which is also a free fast travel once you discover down here in Nuka World on Tour. So let's go ahead down here. And that's why I usually kind of buy it from Bubbles, just to show you how their inventories are not tied together. Right, so when you spawn here, we're going to go right down to the vending machines. These are all pal Gunther, fully clothed, which is good. In case you guys didn't know, he's a known streaker here in the Wasteland. Here's our vending machines right here. And again, Nuka-Grape right there. 34 caps. Nice. Alright. So we can do that in the same server. And that's what I usually recommend. Just buy them at the end of the day. If you don't have a Nuka-Cola Collectron, I wouldn't waste too much time at Fraternity Row, but I still like to kind of show that area just in case for like a little backup. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to our food and drink section. Nuka-Grape. Let's go ahead. There we go. Drink Nuka-Grape 2 for 2. Done. Just like that. All right. Let's see what's next here, Jim. Kill Wendigo 1. All right, so we just talked about quickly about the Wendigos, where they're at. You won right here in Lewisburg. 25% chance here in Horrite Air Purifier Site 3. 25% chance at 3 Ponds. I would say it's less than 25% chance here now, because every time I go there, he's not there. He's only been there maybe twice of all the visits that I've ever been there. So that percentage rate keeps going down. This one here at Dark Hollow Manor, he's usually right here down in one of those little ravines, but there's also a couple of lost down here, and I think the lost usually end up killing him, because I haven't seen him down there in a little while as well. Right up here at Haven Church. Of course, the Wendigo Cave. Just prepare yourself. It's a very high level area. It's a maze. Okay, be prepared. And he's at the very end. It's a good time though. And once in a while, we went up here, Freddy Fear's House of Scares. Sometimes there'll be a little mini event here. Kill the Wendigo while wearing a clown costume will pop up. So you can also kind of do that. Have that in your back pocket. Alright, so we are just down the road from Lewisburg, so let's pop into here. Now, just keep in mind, depending on the server, and I've only been seeing this maybe within the last year or two, that the game will actually substitute the Wendigo for a bloated, glowing one. Alright, so you may have to server hop some locations looking for the Wendigo. Alright, so just kind of keep that in mind. And that goes for all the locations. I just kind of mentioned that to you, alright? So he'll be right up here. It's lock and load. Right on the main street. I like to kind of jump up on this little area right here. And there's our boy there. Came out to greet us here this time. Usually he's a little bit further down there, but that's actually pretty good. Okay, there was like running for the hills there. See that? That's pretty funny. Alright, let's check our Wendigo here. Molotov cocktail. And as you can see how it has those armor pieces on them. So as I mentioned, the Wendigo and the Grafton monster will usually have 1 or 2 armor pieces on them. Maybe the odd weapon or 2, but that actually kind of works out quite well that you guys actually saw that. Pretty cool. Look at this guy's arm. Alright. Let's see what's next here, Jim. Kill a human enemy 10. So again, we got cultists, blood eagles, communists here in the game. Let's look at some real squishy areas here. So we have the Crosshair, Clancy Manor, Oregon Cave. Again, there's only 3 entrances to Oregon Cave. If you're looking for a 4th one, you'll never find it. Good old Point Pleasant, Hunter's Ridge, Twin Pine Cabins, and Kanawha County Cemetery. So those areas, these guys are really squishy. Okay, really easy to go after if you're lower level. Then we have the Blood Eagle Alley, like the call, starts down here at the Sludge Works, Woolens Labor Camp, Widow's Perch, Killbox, Pigsty. Bring the map up here. Cliff Watch, South Cutthroat Camp. Whoa, Syndicate Gang Camp. Get it out of there, Jimmy boy. Crossroads, Bloody Franks, Dagger's Den, Moth Home, Crimson Prospect, Lucky Hole Mine, The Bounty, Johnson's Acre, and again, the communists are right down here in Camp Liberty. Alright, so all kinds of great options there for you guys, all kinds of them. Let's go somewhere a little bit different here this time around. Let's see where we're going to go here. Let's check. We haven't been to the Moth Home in a long time. Let's go over this way. I don't think there's a whole lot of them here, but check it out. Yeah, I think there's only a couple of these guys here. It's been forever since I've been here. There's a robot in here too.
His eyes burn like fires in the night.
Oh, that was a good throw. Alright, so we are still hidden. Let's go ahead and grab some stuff from these guys. Alright. I don't think there's any more around. Oh, that was just my feet, I guess. I was going to say, oh, there's one more. One more little straggler. I don't think there'd be anyone up here because they'd be shooting at us. No, that's pretty much it. Yeah, nice little spot. I haven't been here in a long time. Alright, let's go somewhere else here and finish this off. Daggers Den. Yeah, we were there just the other day. Yeah, I'll pop into Crimson Prospect again, another little area we haven't been in a while here on the channel. Instead of going to the same places all the time, you know what I mean? Good to kind of mix it up. There's usually one guy roaming around here. Oh, he's way over there. Usually there's a couple of rovers around. A couple of turrets. There's one rover right there. Keep going here. Ouch. Sorry there, rover. That other turret. Ouch. There's a third one. There we go. Flyer up there. Oh. Oh, I fell. Get ready for the fireworks, she says. Oh. Wonder if they fell too. Probably. Gotta watch your health, Jimmy boy. Watch your health. Yeah, you teddy bear on him. Alright, let's not fall this time, Jim. There's our flyer. There's a turret. That guy out of the sky there. There we go, kill human enemy just like that. Just turret at. Yeah, it's a good time coming through here. Over here, buddy, up there, just, Oh, where is he? Oh, he's right there. Oh, wow, where did he come from? Didn't even see him there. Gatling plasma. And look at that, another, piece of armor there. Alright. Don't have the key. I thought I had the key at one time. Ooh, duct tape. Alright, I think we're done here. Let's take a look. We are, just like that, guys. Nice and easy. Perfect. Let's head back to our camp here and take a look at Weapon of the Day. I can remember where that camp is, right there. Right up there. Let's put this gun away here. Weapon of the Day, Jimmy boy. Again, the Fact Finder, +1 projectiles, +75% damage. Projectiles explode for plus 20% weapon damage, minus 35% action point cost, hardened receiver, stabilized ball barrel, aligned grip, reflex sight circle, blue camouflage paint. 169 times 2 damage, 44 ammo, single fire, 6. Nice little weapon. You can get this weapon for free by completing the quest called Mother of Invention, which is part of the Brotherhood of Steel quest line. I do have that video here in the channel. I think I released it maybe about a month and a half ago. You can check that out. Very, very easy quest to do, and this is a pretty nice, nice pistol to have for sure. And of course, the perk cards here: Gunslinger. So there will be under Agility. We have Gunslinger Master, Gunslinger, Gunslinger Expert, and we have Crack Shot here. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They stay the same, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. Very happy with them. And again, this is my new camp, and you can check out the video I posted a little bit earlier today if you're interested to see what's in the other buildings. So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members: Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew Andrew, Confoundedbridge, Waywarner, John DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Dan, Ferreira, Benny Bunny, AJ Folz. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.